Have you been told to grade under a film print to get the most cinematic colors? But every time you do, your footage comes out looking ugly and desaturated? Well, I have a new way of adjusting my saturations that would take your image from looking like this to this. Let's get into it. Okay, so you see most people will see that their image needs saturation and they choose to turn this dial. I want to show you guys a better way to give your image saturation. It's called the HSV method, which is a color model. To get into the HSV color model, you need to first add a serial node. Let's rename this HSV. You have to right click it, go down to color space and select HSV. Right click it again, go to channels and turn channels 1 off and 3 off. Now you can use the gain wheel to give your image a little bit of pop and color. And here's how that looks. Saturation method, HSV method. Notice how the HSV method, as you saturate, not only your colors pop more, but they also get deeper, thicker, and darker. Let's see that again. HSV uses subtractive color methods to saturate your image, and what that means is the more saturated your colors become, the darker your image will get. And this gives your image a more realistic and naturalistic saturation, that pop that you were looking for. And if you're finding that this is too aggressive, you can also use the gamma wheel to boost the unsaturated colors in your image as well. So let's see how that looks. And let's see how all three of those images look. So here is with the regular saturation method. Here is using HSV with the gain wheel. And here is using HSV with the gamma wheel. All right, so I know you cannot tell from the YouTube compression, but if you look at the blues in this image, you can see that it's getting darker and deeper and more saturated. And the thing I want to point out is, if you look at the Vectorscope, you can see that the saturation levels remain the same. It just gives your image a different look. This is the saturation method Vectorscope. This is the HSV method with the gain wheel. This is the saturation method with the gamma wheel. So let's see that again. Look guys, the purpose of me showing you this is just so you can see that the Vectorscopes are not changed, so it's still the same levels of color that are coming through your image. Okay, so that's it for today. If you're still here, go check out my video on how to fix exposure right up here. And until next time, keep creating, stay creative, and stay resilient.